Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So here I've come up with another video. You can take the screenshot of the context if you want. I'll just go through the problem statement. So in this problem statement, we need to write a query to report for every date within at most 90 days from today's the number of users that logged in for the first time on that date and assume that today is 2019 June 30th June 2019, and we need to write a query to report for every date within at most 90 days from today the number of users uh, logged in for the first time on that today. Got it. And we need to return these two columns and return order by login date. So if we have only one table, so we'll consider only that from traffic str. First, we have to filter the records where the tr activity is logged in for the first time. Now tr dot activity is equals to login to report for every date within at most 90 number of users that logged in for the first time. So at most 90 days from today. So first we have to use the where condition between in this question. So because we have also I think seen one question like that where we have to see that within past 30 days the date should fall between the past 30 days from today. So this question is similar to that, and in that question we have used the date sub windowing date sub function and the where between clause. So here we will also do that. So where tr dot activity date should come between at most 90 days from today. So between date sub, assume that today is 2019 6:30, interval 90 days, and 2019 6:30. So the TR dot activity day should fall in between this, and also that logged in for the first time on that date. So where we have to consider the first value functions tr dot the first those user ID are sorted where tr dot activity is login, and then the tr dot activity date should also fall between these. So like many records will be sorted by that, and after that will use the first value function. So user count tr dot uh, first value function. Write a query to report for every date within at least 90 days from today. To report for every date within at least 90 days from about the user that logged in for the first time on that date. Note was like first we did sample explanation. Then note that we only care about dates and non-user zero count. The user ID 5 logged in on 2019 3-1, so he's not counted because he's not counted on 2000. The user ID 5 first logged on like within at most 90 days from today, if it is 30 June, so 90 date would be 5th and 4th of like 30th April 2019. And since so basically date should fall in between this time period. And since here for in the sample explanation you've written the user ID first 5 is logged between on 2019, like 1st March 2019, so it's not counted on 21st June 2019, so it will be not counted. To write a quality report for every date within at most 90 days from today. Here we have to consider the number of within at most 90 days from today, the number of users that logged in for the first time. So here we'll use the first value function of the tr dot activity date over partition by, this is a little bit complex question I think, tr dot user id order by tr dot activity date range between unbounded preceding and unbounded following as next activity date. As next activity date. So here from this we will get the user IDs and then after that we will need to write we need to find the user count. So we will group by user ID and then we will group by user ID and then count the user ID. Here also we need to write distinct function and then from this as tab group by tab dot user ID select tab dot next activity date as login date comma count of tab dot user ID is user count. This should be order by login date. Order by login date. So let me just hit the submit button so we can get the output. Group by not tab dot is group by tab dot next activity date. Now the answer should be correct. Where it is saying that the answer is wrong. Why? Where the dialogue between date sub and this. I think this should be correct, but why is this wrong? Let me just see why my answer is wrong here, because this is an important question as well. Here the way is different, but I want to solve it like this only. Let me just ask ChatGPT why it is wrong, where I'm getting wrong. The mean because a distinct is applied before first between multiple row for the same user. If they logged in multiple times, still influencing user first. Was wrong and how it come into function. Yeah, but why is this wrong? Why this works? Basically, it is saying that don't use this logic of first value and distinct. The main reason the query is giving high count and it's because a distinct is applied before finding them, which means multiple row. You need to use the minimum login date for that first login and filter the date would be within the first 90 days. Yes, please do it for me. Why? Basically, it is asking us to. Can you explain this by showing column results of first value windowing function with distinct? Applying first value of our activity date as per user ID looks for this year, but the first to login was but first true login was okay. So what is the correct query basically? And for 102 it is supplying distinct, and the true earliest login before filtering. But here, wouldn't this also be the wrong one because we have filtered it before finding the minimum? Yes, we have to find the minimum activity date, and after that, we are doing this. Because the reason why is it is wrong is because I have used this filter first tr dot activity date between date sub, and because it will keep in mind that the activity date should fall in between this range. So like whatever date I'll get here in the select query, that it cannot it might be not the first login. So that's why due to this filter I'm getting this error. Got it? So let me just remove this filter. So I think here I should consider this where tab dot next activity date. I think now it should be correct because first value and minimum is same. Yeah, see now it is correct. This like the error was coming because I have filtered out this thing first. So basically, the date should be the first login, and also it should fall in between this range. And if I'll add this filter in this subquery, then the logic for the first login will be wrong. Got it? Yeah. So that's it for today, guys. We'll meet in another video with another problem. Until then, goodbye, and please hit the like button and please share the video as much as possible. Thanks for watching, guys. And yeah, let me just see that question also, because in that question also we have used this date sub thing, and we have used that last value thing also. What was happening in that question? Yes. So in this question also, I have used this timestamp difference function outside this. So I'll use this up in this, then also my result will get interrupted because first it will filter out the only those timestamps for which the difference is less than and equals to 24 hours. Mm. That's right. That's the reason basically. Let us just try this. If I'll use this, if I'll just if I'll just copy this, remove this from here, and instead of that, I will just enter it here. Would it? Yeah, in this I can't even use this because we have used the windowing function, and windowing function we can if I'm making the windowing function in a subquery, then I can use in the output query only. So in this I can't even do this. That's why my brain hasn't think of that, and this question was right. So that's it. That's it for today, guys. So we'll meet in another video with another problem. Until then, goodbye. And please hit the like button. Please share the video as much as possible. And please do subscribe to my channel also. I think that question was another one. Yeah, it was this question. But here we didn't need any subquery or thing. Yeah. So finally, bye guys. Thanks for watching my video. We'll meet in another video with another problem. So, and you please mind this thing for the first user login. And please do hit the like button. Please share the video as much as possible. Please do subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching the video, guys.